It's time to get my potatoes in the ground, and I've debated about all the different ways to do potatoes, and I haven't really come up with anything, but I got to get it done. So I didn't want to spend money this year on potatoes, building any kind of frame or anything, so I looked to see what I had, and I have this wire mesh plastic. It's like erosion control. It was in a dumpster, and some rebar. So I'm going to try to frame up a little area that I can just build a bed. Started just by putting one piece of rebar in the ground. I'm going to attach the first part of the fencing to that. That first piece of rebar now has the wire, the end of the wire wrapped around it. And I just folded it over and wrapped the wire onto itself. The second piece of rebar was put in place about a little over 2 feet away from the first one. That's going to be the second corner. I went ahead and unrolled the rest of the wire just to see about how big it was going to be. That way I'd know where to put my next corner. So the third and fourth corners were put in, and I just wrapped the fence, bending it at the corners, and brought it back to the first corner, wrapped it around, and then just used the wire to wrap around itself again to hold it together. Put recyclable cardboard on the bottom as a weed barrier, something to help keep the weeds from coming up, help retain a little moisture in the bed, I think. And I figured a little pizza cheese probably wouldn't hurt. I removed the staples from the cardboard so I wouldn't hurt myself during harvest time. I put a layer of composted dirt. It's composted horse manure, leaves, and other garden dirt mix. Just spread it out even. I just pushed my little seed potatoes in place. $20 in total. Pushed up a mound of dirt over each seed potato. And now I'm ready to water it in. I would have rather done something a little different, something prettier, something that would have made the garden look a little prettier. But considering I didn't want to spend any more money this season on containers, and I had this laying around, and the potatoes needed to get in the ground, I had to get it done. I figure this can't hurt for a season. We'll see in the fall when I harvest, see if I did any good.